And welcome to this Wednesday edition of the Shorter Show. We appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you. It's been another long week. I'm back, pretty much back to the land of the living now. I'm kind of been in a fog. Telling you, 40,000+ milligrams in your system is a lot of fucking milligrams. That's all I gotta say about that. And it feels good to be back. Got an awesome show for you tonight. We got Apothecary in the house tonight. We got my man Jake in the house tonight. He's going to be rapping us about some acting stuff and stuff like that. We have been anticipating this show for a while, so appreciate you guys. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves too here in a second. But before we do all that, I just want to thank all my sponsors, all the people that have been backing me. Positive Vibes, Daddy Danks, Studio 420, Deb, all you guys, everybody, all my family out there, the 410 family, the 505 family. I'm even growing a Texas family right now also out there, which is really, really dope. And then, of course, all the love that I get here in the 303, because without y'all, there wouldn't be no Shorter Talk guy, and, you know, mad love for that. So, appreciate you guys, man. We in the building with Apothecary, my man Brent, my man Jake. We in here. If anybody knows Joe Nell and saw the episode where we did the hookah, please tag him in this video. I'm going to tag him in the share shortly, but
fire. It was absolutely wonderful, truly.
I can't wait. I need more. He's got a lot of flavors too. Yeah, absolutely. So, out of all the stuff that I've smoked, just to let you guys know, out of all the stuff that I've smoked or vaped on since my dab, this is the only thing I've been able to take a really, really good, deep pull off of, and I haven't coughed my brains out.
What is it again?
Cashmere. So it's 100% cannabis. It's all cannabis, and I believe distillate infused.
Colorado raw honey.
Ooh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, man.
Literally, you don't even feel like you're inhaling or exhaling anything. That's just... It's like the smoothest smoking thing I've ever smoked.
It is.
That's
for cannabis?
That's smoother than an e-cigarette, even, you know?
That's
like,
nothing.
Like,
oh my gosh.
Literally, that is the nicest thing. It's
so now I gotta get...
Like,
now I gotta research hookahs.
Get yourself a 4-foot tall.
Yeah, now I gotta have the good hookah, like my glass, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have... Oh shit, this is just another expense.
You can get some really, really nice hookahs.
Yeah. This is just so don't laugh at my hookah, y'all. This is my little joint that I just bought. Shout out to Daddy Danks on the way down here, because I really wanted to smoke cashmere with you guys tonight. So, because I enjoyed it the last time I did it, and somebody else needed to know that this shit is
sharing.
yeah, man. That this shit is legit. Seriously.
Oh, wow. No, I will
is it just are they rec only? Are they wrecking the makers? Yes, it must be just
rec. I think they come in like 400 milligram packages too. This one's like 125.
Yeah, this is a 125 package, I believe.
It's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, so they have actually bigger ones too. And you can tell when it's cashed, and it's not really bad. It's not like really, really bad.
Wow.
Anywho,
it's like bubblegum.
It is. That's just the best. Like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to really be riding it, but it's good.
It is.
Oh my gosh! I rolled a whole from. Shout out to Higher Grade. What did I just roll? Oh, some citrus sap. I just rolled a whole palm King Palm. Shout out to King Palm. This citrus sap, which is fire, but this, I mean. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be an objective of us opening about show either. I apologize,
that's
but
all right.
Fuck, man.
That's wonderful.
But you're enjoying it, so that's great.
No,
so that's great.
Absolutely enjoying it.
So I know both of these guys through the industry. Brent, I have been knowing for I guess almost 2 years now. Yeah, roughly about 2 years now, and I will outside of the company, and I'll let him if he wants to, exaggerate on that, but I. As a person, have clicked with him, and we have seen each other. And through him, I went from being a amateur 420 photographer to a published 420 photographer because of this gentleman over here. Always, when it comes to short tall guys, always giving me the utmost respect. And I've always, even when I can even remember all the way back to being at a certain dispensary, working there, and coming in with these samples. And they were awful. So we got a reorder, and it was bags of stuff. Now, all I had in my brain was these awful samples that we have gotten. And then I cracked open this sample of this permafrost. This is pre-ambrosia. Before I go back. And it was the most fire concentrate I had ever smoked at that point in time. The look, the smell, the taste, everything. I spent half of my paycheck on that permafrost. This was before ambrosia.
Those lemon lime terps.
Ooh, yeah, those lemon lime terps.
Oh my god. And it looked like every single one of them looked like little pads of frost in the goddamn, like they had frost around. Like it'd be the pad in the middle, and then around it would just be like it looked like frost, like fucking like frost. It was amazing, and that totally changed everything. And I will go on the record. If you talk to me for 5 seconds and talk to me about concentrate, you know that I'll tell you that I am blessed. I'm privy to smoke a lot of different really, really, really good concentrates, but no other concentrate that I smoke affects my body. And one day, I'm going to find out the science behind it, why. But nothing else makes me feel like Apothecary extracts do. To the point of fact where, you know, I'm standing outside at 4:30 in the morning, number 13, 2 Apothecaries ago, waiting for this, man, and it was well worth every fucking penny. The cold, the camaraderie. I got 2 good friends out of that day too, like people I never even knew till that day that I talk to on almost a regular basis now. So
yeah, man, we really appreciate your support, and you know you've been
definitely
with us since day one. You know,
yeah, man,
and you've brought us into numerous dispensaries, and we still work with the majority of dispensaries that you've brought us into and helped us get start moving product through. We appreciate that.
It's amazing when I go into a dispensary and somebody say they haven't heard of Apothecary. Yep, yeah, like you got to get something in here now. Like they've never even heard of you. Like what the where have you been under a rock?
Do you live on the moon?
Yeah,
the dark side of the moon.
You don't even have to smoke concentrates to know the word. I could. If I was that type of guy, I could sit here and name drop maybe about 5 or 6 companies that have been just all over the place. You know, sometimes they were good, and then sometimes they weren't, and then this, that, and the other. And you got haters everywhere, so somebody always got something to say about. And I'm definitely learning that. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
No matter, you could have the fucking the diamond nugget from God's butt, and it still wouldn't be perfect for somebody. You know what I mean? So it doesn't even matter.
Always.
But as far as consistency, as far as the brand having a good name, there really isn't. There's only a couple names that you can really drop, and Apothecary is definitely one of them.
Hell yeah, man. Well, we really appreciate it. And
definitely.
Yeah, we've only been around for, a little over a year and a half now, so it's just begun, and we can't wait to finally get the recreational side of things up and running. And,
it's coming. It's coming. You heard it here. Shorter show. It's coming.
And get some. We have some new dispensaries opening up across the state. Something in Denver and something in Pueblo. So should be a great year, 2018.
Yeah.
I'm really loving. I'm really loving the love that I'm getting down from the 505 in Pueblo and New Mexico and all like that. So I'll be interested to see. I need to go and actually nurture my friend garden down there actually a little bit soon. So yeah, that would be awesome.
It's a great community down there. Southern Colorado has some good folks down there, and we get a lot of support, and we love working with those companies down there and those dispensaries.
It's just good. And then for me, I always like taking stuff another level. I like knowing exactly when I really believe in something. I like knowing where it's come from. So, excuse me. Shout out to Sean Russ. This is getting cash.
Yeah, a little bit. I was like, that's it.
Shawnee yields.
Yeah, it's getting cash. I'm gonna change that out here in a minute. I'm just gonna put all the rest of that in there. And smoke it out. But no, where was that? Oh no, I'm gonna shut up. Explain to people about Apothecary and what you do.
My name is Brent McDonald. I'm the marketing director at Apothecary Farms and Apothecary Extracts. And we're a concentrate-focused dispensary down in Colorado Springs, and we have a extraction lab, a cultivation facility, and a dispensary all in one building. and we kind of we specialize in concentrates and live resin, and you know, we push that full spectrum fresh frozen, you know, live resin, and it's all about terps. And,
it's all about them terps, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we've kind of, you know, we've really built this cult following of people that really enjoy our product, and they've supported us, and they show love, kind of like yourself, and you know, showing up early to our Ambrosia days.
Yeah, man.
And you know, hanging out.
What other company does it bigger than you guys, man? Seriously, like, and it's, here's the thing. The reason why I can get behind it so much is it's not like Apothecary, we doing this thing. It's like, yo, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all like y'all love us, so we want to give y'all something back. Like, we want to show y'all that
it's all
we
community.
Not,
you know, it's grassroots, it's community. It's not spending all this ridiculous money to try to push something weird on you. It's just building. It's you know, it's building this. You know, building this grassroots following. You know, and building this family and this community, and you know, showing love.
ETS gang.
Yeah. Always. Yeah, shout out to ETS. We've been running this this new mini MEP machine down there, and hash is getting better, yields are getting better.
Nice.
It's looking real nice. So
I can't even imagine how you guys get any like better. I've been there, and I've, you know, either through myself or my son, who's also Trillica, who's a huge supporter of you guys too. They literally spent his whole birthday at Apothecary. Everything he got for his birthday, Ambrosia Days was that same week, so he just went fucking nuts. But the quality of everything is just, and then to also know that everybody, you know, really can't get buckets and all like that, so to have that $25 or that $35, you know, variety for people to just come out there to get to is just awesome, man. It just lets you know, just give it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just that proper hash, and we try to put it out for a good price, you know, and we just try to stay passionate, you know, through, you know, coming from really doing small batch stuff to doing more large scale production. We want to keep that quality the same. You know what I mean? We don't want to lose the quality because now we're producing so much more product in a day. So we really, you know, you really gotta focus on the production and make sure everybody's following the SOPs and everybody's doing things proper and not cutting corners. And that's what kind of sets us apart, you know. When, you know, normal concentrate companies show up to pick up your fresh frozen, they show up, you know, with a cooler and some dry ice, you know, and pick up your material.
That truly does.
And we show up, you know, we got this freezer van. We can show up, pick up as much
freezer
product.
Van.
Yeah, pick up as much product as you want. Show up at -20, -30 degrees, and you know, we just take extra steps to preserve the terpenes and ensure you get a quality concentrate back.
Shout out to Jeff and Victor.
Absolutely.
Kill it down there.
Yeah, Jeff, Victor, Sean, Jason, Gabe.
Sean. I've had the pleasure to meet Sean.
Sean's a good dude.
Awesome
One of
guy.
my best boys.
Awesome guy.
And absolutely best hash maker. Originally the originator of Ambrosia. The dude who literally said this is what we want to call our this is what we want to call our live resin. And it was him and I from the beginning. You know, there was only a few of us with Apothecary from the start. We got, you know, over 50 employees now, a year and a half later. And
some solid ones too, because Cameron O'Hara, shout out to Cameron. Cameron and I have been coming up there for a little while now, man, and we keep saying, you know, and that says something
same
too.
People. We got a lot of we got great employee retention. You know, we don't got a ton of turnover. You know, people leaving right away. People love working for Apothecary, and they stay there, and it's the best job I've ever had. And
awesome.
Absolutely, I love working there, and I don't see myself doing anything else.
You truly do.
Absolutely.
If you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life, you know?
Absolutely.
And you know what? I've heard that saying a lot in my lifetime, and I've never really understood it until now, because I absolutely, positively love what I do. You know what I mean? In this thing, there's so many different lanes that make it what it is, and for anybody to find theirs and what they do well, and then you put love behind it, it's definitely going to turn out to be a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, hash making is not my thing, but I like the process. So I'll never be the person behind the scenes in the lab. But I will tell you one thing: if I'm passionate enough about your product, you won't find another person that's going to be able to balk at enough people like me. I'm telling you, I'm almost going to push it on. And then I'm different too because I'm from back east, man. So like I'll put the shit somewhere. I'll leave it with you. Like that's like me trying to give you $5 because you took me somewhere. You'd be like, no. So I slip that shit in your motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, in your visor or something. You'd be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't really want to try this. Like, oh yeah, okay. You going home and you got something in your motherfucking pocket, so you're gonna try it anyway. Like that's the type of relentlessness, and to be able to do that with love behind it, man, it's crazy. So to be able to find like Dylan, and being able to do this, being able to show even more people that, a product that I love, and putting more people on, something that you do really well that we want, make you a piece of. This is what I love to do.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I love, and that's why we named it what we did. Organic Unity is bringing.
So easy. I'm like shorter coats, and then he goes for like an hour and a half.
It's great.
It's
wonderful.
I don't have a problem with pushing out products that are good for people. There are so much. I see frontline bullshit every day on a regular basis, and it just is what it is, and it's so polluted right now. So to have some type of vehicle to be like, hey, in the midst of all this bullshit, this is what you kind of want to look for, or your standard needs to be. Even if you can't get to this is kind of what your standard needs to be. The way I see it personally, and this doesn't have anything to do with anybody else, the way I see it is that there's not enough research to know what 20, 30 years, God willing, providing that I see that, putting concentrate in my body is going to do.
Absolutely.
Right?
No,
so,
I mean, we don't have that.
It's up to me to only put the absolute best I can possibly find. So if the effect is going to be that I'm going to grow 2 more heads, I'm just going to grow 1 instead of the 2, and I have to be okay with that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. At least I know I was taken care of, and I was trying to find a way. So I'm not a person that just smokes anything. Where'd it come from? Whose is it? That type of thing. And some people see that as being bougie, or what I'm saying, or whatever. But it's my body, and I'm learning that through this 40-gram dab that I did. Like, it's my body, like, and your body is affected through this stuff. So we appreciate Apothecary in this community. We definitely appreciate not just the product, but we appreciate what you guys reflect as a company out here, because a lot of it isn't like that. And you see, employees of different companies out and about, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, but never that with Apothecary. So that's a good thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate that, man.
I don't think there's ever been a dispensary that's been like, no, we don't want them, or we've heard, because I've literally have mentioned other companies and they've been, we've kind of heard some stuff about them.
Yeah.
Owners, we kind of heard some stuff about them. Kind of hesitant about them. Never happens with Apothecary. They're like, who those guys? You know them? Oh, we've been looking for an email. I'm like, an email? I got a phone number. Like, come on, let's get this done.
We'll deliver that.
Yeah, come on, bro. Let's get this done. Like, I don't know negotiations, but I can get you in touch with the people. ASAP. So what has been the evolvement from you guys? Because you also do a very good wax and shatter also.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, always from the start, we'd always wanted to be live resin focused, fresh resin focused. We saw that as the future of concentrate, but what we find is that, shatter and wax, still people, especially, Southern Colorado, you got a lot of people who, they're still not buying $25 to $35 grams of hash. There's still people who want to smoke quality product at $15 a gram all day. And you got to have something for those, blue-collar people. They maybe come in and buy 3 grams a week, and that's what they got.
Yep.
And, they want to smoke live resin, but they don't always get the opportunity. Mm-hmm. And so, we like to put out great quality shatters and waxes, always a great selection. If the material's not coming from ourselves, we source it from great places. We work with 14er. Yeah, that's some honey banana. From Standing Akimbo.
So,
And
I'm gonna need you guys to know,
I can smell.
and I don't mean to interrupt you. I apologize.
That's
please.
wow.
But I didn't even know this was sitting over there until just like 3 seconds. I glanced over and was like, "There's a bucket over there."
Yeah.
We got rigs on the table.
Shorter, do you want to do it?
I'm ready to die. Yes, I'm about to die. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brett. Please, by all means. I need to die real quick because that's what's gonna happen.
Go in.
These terps with this chest and yeah, it's about to die. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. So we like to provide a quality shatter wax, great price every single day. You know, 15 a gram, 420 an ounce every single day, and it's always fire.
It is. I mean, shattered with terps. Like you actually, it's not.
Yeah, it's at like 2016 sap days.
Yes.
Nug run sap.
Yes.
Days.
Yes. No,
So fire.
it's good. The shatter's fucking good, and you're talking. I'm definitely a fucking live resin solventless head.
Yeah. We also only smoke. You know, we like to smoke live resin all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to carry a product that satisfies both customers. You know, you want to come in and get that $15 gram or, you know, 25 to 35 every day.
Because check this out.
Fire diamonds.
I'm a bud tender. So there's some weeks where I gotta buy that shatter. Like there ain't no real whole lot to that. Like I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I don't stunt at fucking all. Some of them weeks I got to buy that shatter. So I'm looking for that Apothecary shatter, that top quality, that top quality $20, $15 gram because I don't have the $35 that week. You know what I mean? It happens. Mm-hmm. So it's awesome that that product is even out there. You guys should appreciate that. I do. What up? Good job. I did have a rag. Oh, I'll just use this one.
So you have this timed, don't you? Like,
yeah.
Like how long? You wait.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Is this the first dab you've done?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's a long day.
It's a long day.
It's gonna hurt you.
I know. It is gonna hurt. I already know that.
It's smooth. It's proper.
We're not even gonna get to the crystals. We're going straight to the terps, baby. Cheers.
I love that terp profile. It never gets old.
Oh my lord! It's one of my lady's favorite.
Honey banana.
My favorite strains. Oh boy, there
You
it
need
is.
to go in on it. You just don't find that terp profile.
Oh
in the
my
end.
god.
Oh wow, that is.
I'm holding it, but it's coming.
I just wish my whole house could smell like that.
Yeah.
It's coming. Oh, and it's low temp as fuck too.
That is.
Oh my god, that's good. That's worth every bit. Oh my god. Woo! I'm getting better though. Nothing. No disrespect to nobody else, man, but I just, for some odd reason, whatever you guys do over there in that lab, it's almost dialed in to whatever the fuck it is that my body needs. It just hits on. It's kind of like, the way I can describe it, it's kind of like it's the full pie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we try not to cut any corners and keep it straight and put out the best live resin product. You know, you can't. And we know people like different consistencies, and people love diamonds, and some people love the batters. Some people love that homogeneous
The
applesauce.
batters are really.
That's what I love. That's what I prefer. You know, diamonds are nice to look at.
You want to talk about some old shit? That Death Valley Cheese HC that you guys did forever ago?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys got our first batch ever
That shit was nonsense.
of in-house.
It was so good.
Went to you guys' first drop ever. Standing Kimbo.
Man.
Standing Kimbo
I
has
still
some
want
quality
that
products
flower.
too.
I don't even like
I
it.
really
Yeah.
appreciate them, the things they do.
Shout out to Stan Kimbo, man. They got some quality products.
Doesn't taste like cheese at all. The Death Valley.
Actually,
So let me ask you this: Are you guys ever thinking about dabbling into the solventless game?
I mean, it's always a thought, you know. That's why they originally hired me.
And if I'm asking something that I'm overstepping my bounds, just fucking check me.
Absolutely not. You know, they originally hired me to press solventless hash and do water hash, and that was, you know, my original position at Apothecary. I was going to be an extraction technician, and then kind of flourished in my marketing skills and ability, and you know, eventually don't really step foot in the lab as much anymore, except to smell jars and check out beautiful hash. Oh, but we do have plans to potentially do solventless in the future. We all love rosin, and you know, we understand there's a need for it for sure. And
I'd be very interested.
It's definitely in our sights, and we did have it at one point originally, and you know, we just we built this crazy ridiculous rosin press, and it wasn't that it didn't work. It was that it was just out of hand. You know, it was 3 times the size of our damn, you know, hydrocarbon extraction, and it was just taking up all the space in the small little lab, and we weren't making a ton of rosin. It just didn't make any sense.
So explain something to me, because I'm still learning too. What's the difference between first and second press? I'm trying to understand this.
So first and second press is just essentially when they do the first press of the solventless, you know, you get most of the product out, but you don't get everything. You know, I would say a second press is probably a less terpy, more decarbed product. It's still going to get you high. It's still going to look great. You know, it's the second press. They didn't get everything on that first press out of the solvent press. Your solventless press.
Oh wow, that is.
Yeah, man, I'm smelling it like I'm going back again.
I think some of the better solventless companies put out a really good second press product.
Okay.
That you wouldn't even put out a second press unless it was, you know, at least fairly decent quality. You know, I mean, I rarely see people putting out that second press. Sounds like, I don't know, maybe Oleo or something.
And I'm just trying to understand, because like I've been around long enough now. I saw the days way back in the days when nobody wanted anything that even looked like sauce. If it didn't shatter, it didn't matter, and they wanted dry ass wax. They wanted the crumble wax, and I've seen it go from that to, you know what I'm saying, dude, I'm not smoking anything BHO, like blah blah blah. Like, so I've seen this whole
BHO, dude.
I've seen this whole thing
all the time.
My first gram of live resin that I ever bought, ever bought out the door was $107. I'd never done it again. It was the one time that I did it. It was just like the first gram of the clear that I ever bought was $85 out the door.
Ouch.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, so now I'm seeing.
I do.
Yeah. So now I'm seeing this solventless at $80, $90, $100 a gram, right? And my live resin, you know, the mids anyway, you can pick up somewhere for, you know, $20 a gram.
Absolutely.
So is that going to curb it sometime? Because I really want to try to figure out this solvents game. Because I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know if I really like it or if I don't. I can't say either way. I don't know if it's any better or less than live resin. I understand, you know, the science behind it by being clean and all like that. But I just, for me, the economic consumer that actually, you know what I'm saying, is paying my rent and paying all like that and still likes to smoke good, I just can't see. I can drive out to the Springs and get a couple grams of ambrosia for what I'm going to pay for 1 gram of solventless.
Yeah. And to me, that doesn't, you know, it's not economical. It's a thing that you maybe do on a celebration, or, you know, you and your homie going on a gram together, or some dab logic that's 88 grams.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, you want to treat yourself. You know, I wouldn't say it's better. I do like the solventless high. I do think it's different. There's something to be said about, you know, going through a gram of live resin versus going through a gram of, you know, rosin. Mm-hmm. Maybe you get a $25 gram of sauce and you go through it twice as quick as this $60 gram of live resin that you got. You know, because I don't know, one, you value it less, and two, You know, I do feel like that rosin solventless high is just it's definitely not better, but it is different, and there's something to be said where if you're smoking BHO solventless shatter all the time, and then you get yourself a nice gram of rosin, you'll enjoy it. And
I've never even had that. I've never tried rosin or anything.
I have
It's
several
great.
times,
I love it.
and I do love
I've never
it.
treated myself to it. I look at it and I'm like, man, I really want to, but most of the time I never bite the bullet.
Yeah,
It's-
just super.
If you can find it for, because I know, like, shout out to 710. I know we sell the 710 at a pretty reasonable price at our store, compared to other places. But I literally, like you just said, like I could come and get 28 grams of, and I understand the recommend thing, so I'm not saying that, but I can go get 28 grams for whatever, and I literally have seen people buy 8 grams of concentrate for that same price, bro.
Mm-hmm.
8 for that same, where I can go get somewhere and go get a whole ounce. Like
Yeah.
I just
That's a hard bullet to bite, dude.
right.
You know?
And I'm trying to be objective because I like to be
but
very
it is,
knowledgeable
it
about
is.
everything. So that's why I was asking about the first and second press thing, because I
mean-
really didn't know about that.
I mean,
But I just want to know, is it worth me paying or sacrificing getting a couple grams of this quality, not no mids, like quality live resin, passing that up? Because I've seen, and the only reason why I do it, and I'm not bagging on him at all, but I've seen my son do this. I've seen him do it, and it frustrates me because I'm like, oh, you could have so much more. Oh my God, I can't believe you just spent all that on that. And he has a certain tool he uses with it, and a certain nail he uses with it, and it's got to be done certain temperature. Has a temp gun on it and shit. Like, it's a whole lot.
all right.
It's a whole lot.
Yeah, it's too. You know, I don't know. Is it really worth it? No, but you know, is it something to enjoy and is it a good product? Absolutely. And you know, if you have the money for it, go for it on occasion. But
I mean,
you know, I'd rather spend. You know, I'd rather get 3 grams of live resin than a $90 gram
See, I
of
feel
some.
that.
And
some
knowing,
hyped up rosin,
I just
you know?
took that one dab of that fucking honey banana, and I'm just like,
dude, it just sits so well, like
Bruh.
behind your eyes. It's just so relaxing and just
nothing other, no other live resins effect. It's like a wash over feeling. Like whatever, however my cannabinoid system is made for Apothecary. I smoke all these other things and I get high, don't get me wrong, and it's good and it tastes good and blah blah blah, but nothing has that wash over feeling like Apothecary does. It's weird, and it's just me, and I'm not. It's been since the permafrost, bro. It's been since the permafrost. It blew my mind, and that's just how it's affected
And
me
that
since.
picture, that beautiful picture of the permafrost, I'll never get over that shot. You know what I mean? It was our first time. We're like, I think we got it. We figured this shit out.
It's beautiful. It's fucking. When I walked into there and saw, because I didn't even know till I'm at the shop, and I'm like, I'm sitting in a chair and I'm looking at these posters, and I'm like, I'm talking to my homeboy Karen, and I'm like,
Yeah, was that?
truly, it's like what you guys do is art.
I'm like-
it is. It's
that's my picture. I'm like, holy fuck, like that's my picture. So there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that have this poster that have my fucking picture in their homes right now.
that's freaking awesome.
This guy.
That's awesome.
Because listen, you gotta understand, like there are so many people that post so much stuff. It's
Oh, really?
hard, and it's hard. Even if your heart is in it, and even if it's something that you do, it's just hard for people to get through all the muck to actually to see yours, and for somebody to go through all that to actually see, like that shit was it made an impression on me.
It's awesome.
Seriously, there's a lot of people out there, man, that do a whole lot of stuff, and
yeah.
you know.
Oh no, absolutely.
That
I mean,
post more than I do, and, you know, like a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can't think people off the top of my head, but I mean,
Yeah.
look, scroll down Instagram. I mean, half the stuff you find on there is going to be people trying to do that, and I mean, you guys bring quality product, and I mean, you bring quality knowledge. You know, you bring light to a lot of situations. I mean, it's wonderful, and that's what it's all about. You know, it's all about having passion, and you guys do that. It's great.
I just think there's just so much more space in this community for that. But at the same time, I get it. I totally get the whole something, nothing to something thing. You know what I'm saying? 6 months ago, we were, in our office jobs, and now, we have, this excess of money. Like, I get it. I get it for the people that's lucky enough to do that. But it says a whole lot for people to stick to the same values they did when they started off. Because I know a lot of these companies, man, I know the owners and stuff when they were still driving around in their Subarus driving our product.
No, exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? When they were still, like, you know what I'm saying? Can you put this on your Instagram and blah, 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 blah. So, you know what I mean? And now, fucking, you know what I'm saying? They can't even text you back when you need a favorite button. Anyway, no, but it's just true that it's just great that some companies actually stick to what they do.
Yeah.
From the beginning. Jake, so we're going to slide over to you a little bit now.
Right.
Explain to the people exactly. So, we're going to try to do a whole lot more content. Not that we're not kicking out a lot of content now. But we're going to try to do some more content and help some other people out with the opportunity that we have here. What's up, Montgomery? Donald, Papa? Appreciate you, boss, for tuning in. We're going to try to help some other people do exactly what we're doing here. We want to bring Jake in because he does correct me, I know I'm not going to be politically correct, but like the acting thing, I believe you're in school for it and stuff like that.
I'm in school for acting and stuff like that. I've actually I've been there for like 2 years now. I'm level 2. I went out to Los Angeles with them. They created a bunch of opportunities like that. I actually got signed at Eden Talent here locally with them to have some representation so I can get some more face time out there, get like commercial auditions, things like that. I don't know. I've just been trying to expand my horizons. I wanted to do the acting thing. It's just because I like making people laugh. I like bringing smiles to people's faces, and I like making them feel their emotions. Whether they're happy or sad. Because I like bringing things that people can relate to. I think I've been doing the acting thing now. Since I was like a little kid and stuff like that, and I think I jumped back really into it. Like it was like 7 years ago. I started with improv again, and that's really been my passion is improv. It's just you never know what's going to happen. It's what everybody gives you is a gift.
Like that. And that's one of the biggest things that I've definitely been noticing, because that's something that I think that I could actually do.
Mm-hmm. No,
honestly,
absolutely.
I think it would be fun because I'm definitely you can't make fun of me because I already know all my fucked up parts. Like I know all my fucked up parts.
We make them like regulars.
Yeah, like I don't care. Like so that's one thing. I love being in front of people, and I love making people happy. So
that's what it's about, And I mean, if you're doing improv and you're performing in front of people and they're laughing at you, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing your job right. And I don't know. I mean, I look at people tell me they can't do improv, and I'm like, well, you live life, right? You talk to people. You don't know what that person's going to say to you. Every reaction that you have to
is improv.
Is improvised. You can think conversations through in your head, but that conversation is almost 99.9% of the time it's not going to go that way.
Yep.
And so you improv your way out of it, and I don't know, that's the way I look at it. And I know improv is just taking another character and having fun with it and just
I think people
reacting.
improv in their life more than they
realize. No, most people don't realize.
Gee. Please.
No, truly, people don't realize that what you do every day is improv.
You fucking bartending.
Butt tending is the biggest improv ever.
Truly, when I worked direct, I don't do that anymore. It's been a while, but now that when I did do that, people come in, you never know what somebody's gonna say. You could get that brand new person who just came from Texas, that's a 85-year-old grandmother who her entire life everybody told her,
weed's bad.
Weed's bad. It's the devil's lettuce. And then they come to you for these questions, and you have to answer it. You have to answer what they say. Like, or I guess not what they say. What
Mom.
They ask.
Just got yelled at. Yes, Mom. You got it. Mom was like, you should turn the camera a little bit. I got you.
It's that honey. That
Two of
honey
my
banana.
faves. Shorter and Apothecary. Thanks again. Yay! That's what's up. That's Coda.
Hell yeah.
Coda.
That
Yeah.
is my
Yo,
Coda.
favorite chocolate.
Yeah, fire.
That is my
That's
favorite.
good.
That I can't decide
Super
between the
fire
cream and
edibles.
crumble and the coffee and donuts. I truly
The
can't.
coffee and donuts and the cream and crumble is
You
the
start the day with the coffee and
Super
donuts,
fire.
and then you end the day with the cream and crumble.
Oh
you know,
my
after
God.
dinner. That's
so good. So good.
so
My
good.
yeah.
No, yeah, it's
Used to be my second favorite and now it's my first favorite.
it's quality. product. I know
Yeah.
exactly how
It
it's
used to
gonna
be
hit every
it
time.
used to be my second favorite, but the other bar fell off a little bit, so
Yeah, you were saying something.
it's all
you
about
were-
consistency.
No, absolutely.
All about consistency.
You're talking
Um,
about wanting to do some skits, some
Yeah, so
more down the road, right?
yeah, so we want to stop now that we have 2 green screens and and we're available. Black screen, lock screen,
3 fucking cameras. Like,
The
Yeah.
possibilities are limitless.
freaking endless. We want to do
We could go to space.
yeah, I definitely want to go to space. We want to do a bunch of skits like we definitely want to do the yes.
What?
Yes, that one. That's very old. What was it? Spider crabs.
Spider crotch.
Spider crotch.
Spider crotch.
Yeah, Spider crotch. Spider crotch. The guy that you ever notice how sometime if you work someplace, I used to smoke cigarettes, and I know there's like a place that we would smoke, and then in the mornings or stuff we would come back and like butts and stuff would be mysteriously gone. So we're going to actually show you that guy when he or that woman when she comes in and mysteriously takes those cigarette butts. From there, there's also the angry black man in the dispensary. We want to do that one.
I haven't heard about that, but I'm super psyched.
Yep.
about
We want to also
I've heard the idea of that one. I haven't heard the.
You've never dealt with that.
Yeah.
We'll have to dive into
We
that
want
one. That one
to
sounds
because
intriguing.
here's the thing.
that. Dude, shit happens.
I mean,
I deal with that shit.
I've
So
dealt with it.
I
yeah.
have an issue. Like the fuck out of here. I deal with that shit. I'm not even. It's not even the right thing. I deal with it. So that's why I need to speak about that shit because they come at me. I won't hold the fuck up. Shit. Fuck that. But we also want to do the glass shop
Okay.
scene, and then we also want to do the stereotypical, blown way out of proportion, stereotypical, all parts of the industry, the bud tender, the owner, the fucking the reps, the all that, and make them really extreme and funny. And we want to do all the politically incorrect stuff that we hear in this industry every fucking day, and to make it as funny to you guys as it is in our heads when we hear it. If you know what I mean.
Hell yeah.
And you're just like, did that person just really just say that? Like, really,
Dude, they do it every
they
day.
really just formulated that out of their chops. So we want to bring light to like all these situations because really right now it's too much fucking serious going on. I was talking to a person that I consider an industry leader, and one of the discussions we were having were about all the I just want to say this right. The
internal conflict.
yeah, in this industry, and it's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's so. First of all, there's just way too much money to be made for anybody to be crying about anything. And if somebody out hustle you, then that's just your fucking fault. And don't cry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? If they're out there, they're waking up at 4:30 in the morning. If they're getting at these dispensaries as soon as they open, if they're talking to people and being relentless and going out there, and you're dropping by every now and then, and you're wondering why you're not in stores and shit, that's on you. Feel me?
Yeah, no.
Seriously.
For real.
I don't know. I went
Someone's
somewhere.
got a harder hustle.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah. I went off on a tangent. I don't know where I went with that. But we want to bring
That's
all
all right.
these. We want to bring these to skit and bring these to life, and also we want to help with. We want to start having other people's shows on Organic Unity. We want cooking show. I think we're going to bring Rochelle from the Springs, from Sam's Creations. I think we're going to bring her in
awesome.
and do. Yeah. Oh my God, that unicorn, whatever. I just finished off a gallon and it was delicious. Jesus Christ, delicious.
Shit, I went out.
Fucked up.
I went out after the show. I was like, I should not have drank 5 beers and 30
And
grams.
exactly, that shit was. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't just get cups. I need that shit by the gallon on a regular basis. I need it. Oh my God. But I think we're gonna have her for a cooking show. We want to do some other talk shows. We already have like the light and dark. Like this is like the light show, and then we have the dark show with my homeboy C Rocka, and that's just like the whole other extreme of my show. Like the conversations that you should check it out. It's pretty funny. It's funny. It's everything that will never be discussed here.
Always
on that show.
I edit a lot of
all that stuff. So we just want to bring some more diversity to that, and we think that you could be a big part of that. And just to be honest with you, like with our ideas and stuff, I'm not really trusting a whole bunch of people because I've learned the hard way, and my asshole hurts, and I'm done. Yeah, seriously.
I've got a couple of friends who I've been working on a podcast. We haven't posted anywhere. We're just kind of been practicing and running through some improv like skits and stuff like that. And I think if you wouldn't mind, I think maybe they'd have some fun with it too. I think they'd be a nice good add-on. They were on my improv team back in high school.
We are trying to blow this up. And also, coming up 19 and 20, we're about to start expanding and bringing you shows from other states.
That's exciting.
I think the first one's going to be California. I think that's going to be the first place we're going to come from you from. But we're going to start branching out our brand and start partnering up with people. I want to start seeing Organic Unity and or Shorter Tall Guy on product, helping promote people's product. I want to see my face on there. I know for a fact that somebody out there has a shit ton of shatter that they're sitting on that they could help move. Call me up. I got you. Let's slap my face on it and let's fucking sell that shit. Let's get it the fuck out your store. Let's get it out your warehouse. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff that we are going to be looking to do. Organic Unity. We're going to be looking to help everybody help us. Period. So if you're on that negative shit, and I'm just telling you right now, we're going to do our best to get rid of you. They're not super powerful and they're not a whole bunch of them, but I do have some trolls now. So for you motherfuckers that want to fuck with me, I can't personally do it because I have to stay in a certain way. But I got some people that'll come after you. I got you. It's all a part of this internet shit, man. I got to learn. You know what I mean?
People are going to throw hate no matter what. And, I mean, the way I look at it, they're just jealous. They're not doing what you're doing, dude. Truly, they throw that shade because it's coming from them. They're hiding in the dark, man. They're having fun. They're hiding in the internet.
This is how I see it, though. If you're pushing up on me and you only got 250 followers, I'm probably just gonna block you.
Are you fancy?
I'm probably just gonna block you.
Somebody,
No, I'm just saying.
There's too much hate in the world right now to troll on to pass negativity on somebody else.
That is why that's why I'm trying to grow the culture of Organic Unity into other things.
It's all about peace, love, and positivity.
I want to be from Baltimore to the Springs to California to fucking Hawaii. Like, there has to be somebody.
Absolutely.
Somebody has to start it off. Somebody has to kick it off. Somebody has to say, you know what? I'm friends with Apothecary, Green Dot, and motherfucking Apex. Like, and all these people are mine. I don't care if y'all beefing. Guess what? I'm friends with all y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And at the end,
you all on the show.
Yeah, exactly. And have you argue your points? Like, like motherfucking right. Bring it to the table. Let's not do about it. Let's bring the politically correct people together at a surrounding, and let's do it the way it's supposed to, and not a bunch of people on the outside that just smoke product and think they know what the fuck is going on, because they don't. Trust me, I hear y'all conversations.
Have these, real conversations with the
real
people.
Fucking exactly.
Absolutely understand.
Let's all sit down. Let's put session on the fucking table and let's fucking smoke hookah and let's get, let's talk about shit. That's how you make changes.
Exactly. That's how you spread knowledge, and that's how you destroy the negative stigma. Behind cannabis and the things that people say it can do.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
It helps people in so many ways, in so many shapes and forms. It is
Yeah.
is.
And in ways we don't even know. We haven't even unlocked all of the cannabinoids in cannabis to know exactly what they do. I need somebody to unlock the one for blood pressure so I can stop taking these pills. I know you might just say, well, just fucking eat right, but I'm not there yet, so just make the shit so I can take it right now. I'll get there someday. I'll get to the eat right part one day. It's not there yet. Shit. Took me 35 years to... No, 25 years to stop smoking cigarettes, so...
I guess because I'm young, I still say I only live once, I'll eat good, right? But then the doctor tells you that.
No, I'm just... No, when you're...
Dang.
Exactly. Well, here's... See, I'm fucked. I'm in that fucked up part because I'm at the part where my body's starting to slow down and do other shit. And I've known the whole time, up until now, it's been doing one thing. And now it's starting to do all this other shit that out... Back hurting me to get out of bed, knee giving out on you and shit. Like, I ain't used to all that. Like, I'm just a fucking athlete, run up and down hills and, you know, bite trees and shit. Like... So, getting used to this side of life has been, you know, but I'll fight that shit.
We're
Fuck
getting
that.
old.
No, fight that shit. I was in the mountains the other day, climbing hills and shit. They like, where you at? Get the fuck down back from down there. Nobody else.
A number.
Yeah.
Like,
I gotta do my first 14er this year. You know what I mean? I gotta do that. Like, I gotta.
Nice.
Can't be in Colorado if you're not
Say, man, hit me up. I'm down.
I need the easiest one.
Where? Pikes Peak?
Is that the easiest one?
I mean,
yeah, I mean they take you can take a
ca-
train up there.
I mean, you can
No,
find
I gotta
find
walk.
shorter ones.
No, I've been to the top of Pikes Peak. Lady and I did that. We drove up. She drove up. I ain't driving.
That
And
incline's
then-
beautiful, though.
But no, I want to actually hike 14er. Those are the type of things I want to start doing for my birthday now. Those are the type of accomplishments that I want to have. You know, it used to be, oh, I'm going to buy this $600 fucking glass. Okay, I'm over that part now. So my son does that.
I'll compile a list of 14ers. and
Yeah.
I'll shoot it
So
your way.
now I want to do that. I want to eat a 14er. I want to completely eat a fucking salad from beginning to end. I want to find a... I'm serious. That's something... Listen. You see that?
Hey.
You see that?
No, do it.
That's an accomplishment.
It's just funny that, like, to comprehend that you've never eaten.
I've never
eaten a whole salad.
No,
That's
in my life.
I've eaten, like, a lot of salads.
I eat one like
I lied.
twice a week.
I have eaten salad on top of a burger. If you want to count that.
You gotta have spinach in your salad.
Ah,
do,
boy.
man.
See
I
now,
feel like you do it,
now, see now we're taking it too
It's
far.
not- No.
See?
Can't spin. Okay, you don't have to.
But,
I guess.
no,
I do.
these are some
Mine
things-
consists of mostly spinach. Just 'cause
Ah, well,
there's-
I just
there's
heard.
more
But see, here's the
nutrition.
thing. I just
Yeah,
heard the
I
thing
think
on the
it tastes
news where people dying from the lettuce.
canned spinach is
Yeah, they
disgusting
fucked
though.
up real bad on romaine right now.
Yeah, see,
See, you don't even know what to trust.
you can't trust.
But I do
anything
know that
sketchy.
the
It
food that we
sucks.
have in like Walmart and King Supers is not real food. So keep eating that shit.
It's good though.
Yep.
Corn dog.
It's not real food. I have a butcher across the street from my house. I go there on a whim because I feel like steak and eggs. Right?
What's your butcher?
It's
I need
called
one.
Super Gourmet. It's right there on Jewel.
Okay, I know exactly.
Right-
I drive.
yeah.
Right, I can hit that after school.
Goddamn right, and they are the best. Shout out to the gourmet shop on Jewel. So I go there. I just I grab a ribeye, I come home, I fry it up, and it's fire. It's, one flip, never move it. It's juicy. It's fucking it's meat texture. It tastes like beef. It's beautiful. Go get that same cut from the grocery store. Right?
Right.
Put it in a pan. Why does my shit look like a rainbow trout? Why has it got like a sheen on it? It's got like a rainbow metal type fucking, and it's not even brown. It's like, it cooks up gray. Like, and then the texture is all fucking weird. Seriously. And look, all right. So I got
I
a
guess
pork.
if you eat at a butcher,
I got
if you eat at a butcher
a pork shoulder.
consistently, and then you go to a place like King Supers or Walmart and you compare it, you can see the significant difference. It's like when
It's
you go
different.
to somebody and you say you can't taste the difference between water.
That sheen.
You know?
There's
What
something
is
about
it?
that sheen.
So, okay.
It's
So,
gotta be that oil sheen from some machine that's making oils.
So what happens is the chemicals that they pump it in, because a good steak is not supposed to be fucking red. It's brown and crusty. Trust me on that. That's a good steak. That's going to be a juicy ass steak. Your shit is bright red. That's because it's got chemicals in it. That's chemical. It's not even supposed to be that way. Ever. You got to get the crusty steak.
It's supposed to be brown and it's supposed
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So all that bright red shit that you eat is chemicals, and what happens is some of that shit doesn't fully cook away. It just melts and then solidifies on the outside of your meat, and that's what that fucking rainbow shit is. It's metals. It's gross.
Nastiness. Not good for you.
Sorry.
Doesn't taste good.
I didn't mean to go on that tangent tonight, but thank you guys so much, man. We're going to wrap this episode of The Shortest Show up. I want to thank Apothecary for coming by, and thank Brent for taking out time in his busy-ass schedule, because I don't know if y'all don't work in this industry, y'all don't understand. Time is of the fucking essence, and we don't have a whole lot of that shit. It's always something to do. Always something to do. If it's not, if it's not for business, it's personal, because you miss out on so much personal shit doing business. So trying to catch up on that shit as always. So we appreciate you taking out time of your day, man, to come down here and sharing some of it. We're definitely gonna smoke some of that more for that. But you leave. So that honey banana. Before you leave out here, thank Jake for coming out tonight. You're gonna be, hopefully, if all goes well, you'll be seeing more and more of him around. We're actually, I want to try to give you some of your own projects. Skits, yeah, because we're learning and we want to do something.
Ideas. I've actually been like working on like making props and costumes and stuff myself, and thinking about trying to start my own business doing that, just because it's fun. It's not.
Well, you have our support.
Hey, well, thank you, man.
Yeah.
I wanna help you guys do your thing. And,
yeah. I'm excited.
Great, man.
Like, I'm excited.
So fun. That makes me feel.
I can do some acting shit now, and it's cool. I'm not in high school anymore, so I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to, people really think, I'm going to have some fun with it. You're going to see, it's going to give me personally, I'm just looking forward to being able to have a release on some of the shit that goes on in this fucking brain of mine.
It is. It's an escape from reality.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that part in itself.
In a sense, yeah.
You know, some people have yoga, some people go to the gym, some people have whatever their release is, and we have spider crotch. It's coming soon. But let's thank both of these guys for coming out. We're actually going to do a little bit more session before they get out of here. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you very much. I think we're at 244 subscribers now.
Something like that. I can look.
Yeah, check that out. I believe we're at like 244 now.
245.
245. We're at 245. We had one of our biggest jumps the biggest 2-week jump that we've had since we've been on the air. And we've also reached 1.3K likes on the dad video, on the 40 grand world record dad video.
Views, not likes.
Views. I'm sorry. Views. Views. Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you see that? I got one dislike. Hater. So, but no, we got
1 to 35.
It was that guy who did 55.
Yeah, it was him. It was like,
he's like, fuck this shit.
You're gonna get my non-vote. No, but I just say that to tell you guys that is our fastest viewed show. Period. I don't even have anything close to 1.3K views. Nothing on any part of any of my social media, any outlets, anywhere. I don't have that type of love. So I definitely appreciate it. It means you guys are definitely talking about it and getting it out there, and that's what we want. We've sent it to all the outlets. We've sent it to Dab Kings. We've sent it to all the dab places on Facebook and all like that. We sent it to World Star and all like that. So hopefully somebody will pick it up at some point. Just keep sending it, keep sharing it. And you guys know who the true champ is.
This guy right here.
From all of us at Organic Unity, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Until next week.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me.